Today I'm reviewing POW by Erik Casey and John Michael Hinton, right here, right now on Stark Magic Reviews. Stick around. Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining me for a magic product review. Here on my channel, I review the latest magic products to hit the market. I pay for all the magic tricks that I review out of my own pocket, so that way I can give you my honest opinion. Then you can decide on whether or not you want to spend your hard-earned money on any certain magic product that I review. Also, each and every month, I give away a magic trick that I've reviewed here on my channel to one lucky subscriber. And all you need to do to be eligible to win is be subscribed to my channel. Also, drop me a like and hit that notification bell so that way you don't miss any of my magic product reviews or my free magic trick giveaways. Now let's get into this review. In case you don't know what the name of the product that I'm reviewing today, POW, stands for, it's Perfect Oil and Water. POW was shown off earlier this year at Magic Live, and it's sold out at Penguin Magic. Oil and water is an effect that's been around a very long time. It's named after the reason why oil and water don't mix. When you put them together, they separate. So in an oil and water routine, you usually start off with a small packet of cards, usually 3 red and 3 black, and you show them to your spectator and they see that all the red cards are together in a group and all the black cards are together in a group. You show the cards again to your spectator, but this time the red and black cards are mixed together. You show the cards one final time and the red and black cards have separated, like oil and water. So let's find out if POW is the perfect oil and water routine. POW. So what is it? I'm sure by now you know that it's an oil and water routine. You show your spectator a small packet of cards and you fan them out in one hand. And they see 3 red cards and 3 black cards grouped together. The 3 red cards are all next to each other in a group, just as the 3 black cards are all next to each other in the group. You turn the fan of cards over and show them to your spectator, and they see that the card backs are red backs and blue back cards. All the red back cards are grouped together, just as the blue back cards are all grouped together. You square the packet of cards up and fan the cards out with one hand again, and you show that the faces of the cards have separated, red, black, red, black. You turn the fan of cards around to your spectator and you show that the card backs have also separated, red, blue, red, blue. You square the packet of cards up one more time and you fan the cards out with one hand a final time, and you show your spectator that the faces of the cards have separated back together again. All the red face cards are grouped together again, just as the black face cards are all grouped back together again. You turn the fan of cards over and show your spectator that the blue back cards are all grouped together again, and so are the red back cards, all grouped back together again. They've separated like oil and water. And that is the basic routine with POW. So what do you get for your $24.95 from your favorite Murphy's Magic dealer? And you will get this packaging. It's going to come in a Ziploc baggie, and inside you will get your packet of cards. They are red and blue bicycle back cards, and the faces will be, of course, red and black. You will also get a link to a tutorial which you can stream or download. It's well shot with clear sound with no music in the background, and the tutorial is almost 55 minutes long. You will get Nick LaCappa at the beginning of the tutorial, and he will go over what you get in the packaging, the method behind POW, and a basic handling to get you going quickly. Then you will get Erik Casey, and he will go over his handlings of POW. Also on the tutorial, you will get handlings by John Michael Hinton and also Craig Petty. Is it well made? The packet of cards that you receive are standard bicycle playing cards, and if you take care of them and store them properly, you will get many uses out of this effect. Now the cards that you receive are specially treated, and before you say it, no, there is no rough and smooth, technically. Now, without saying too much, The method is similar without it actually being rough and smooth. Is there any DIY? Absolutely not. POW is ready to go as soon as you take the packet of cards out of the packaging. But let me warn you, you need to watch at least the beginning of the tutorial before you start playing around with the packet of cards that you receive. If you get the packet of cards that you receive out of order as they are in when you receive them, you will have a nightmare trying to get the packet of cards back into the correct order. Once you understand the method behind POW, you will understand why this is so important. Later in the tutorial, Nick LaCappa will go over how to get the cards back into the specific order they need to be in case you do get the packet of cards out of order. With that said, it's in my own opinion that if you do get this packet out of order, it would just be easier to buy this effect again or to create your own set, which you can do once you understand the method. Which brings me to this point. Once you understand the method behind POW, you can customize this to any cards you may like. You will need to buy a certain product that they talk about in the tutorial in order to do this. I know it sounds strange that it's easier to buy this effect again or make your own set instead of putting this packet back into order, but that's my opinion. How are the sleights? POW is super simple to do. No sleights whatsoever. All you need to do is fan a packet of cards and it's done. And if you've never fanned cards before, this is also taught in the tutorial. This is about as simple as it gets. How's the reset? The reset is instant. When you're done performing with POW, it automatically resets and you're ready to go again. How are the angles? The angles are great. You can pretty much perform this surrounded. The only thing that I would be aware of is not to let your spectators dwell too long on you holding the packet of cards flat. Otherwise, the angles are great. How's the pocket space? All you're doing is carrying a small packet of cards, so little to none, if any, pocket space at all. Can it be inspected? Absolutely not. The packet of cards cannot be inspected at the beginning, middle, or the end of the routine. To be fair, the cards are shown multiple times, front and back, during the routine. And there's also a handling that's taught where you actually separate the cards one by one as you're transferring them to your other hand. Erik Casey also addresses this problem in the tutorial and has an idea of purchasing 2 coin envelopes that the packet of cards would fit into and gluing the 2 coin envelopes back to back. So when you finish performing POW, you would take the packet of cards, insert them into one side of the envelope, turning the envelope over as you place it on the table, and removing a matching set of cards that you could take out and hand to your spectator for inspection. How hard is this to perform? POW is a super visual oil and water to perform without any sleights whatsoever involved. All you need to do is fan a packet of cards. This would make a great opener. POW takes a beginner skill level to perform. Let's talk about the positives. POW is a very simple and super visual oil and water routine to perform. It's completely sleight free, it has an instant reset, and it takes up very little pocket space. Now let's talk about the negatives. POW is a very simple effect to perform, completely sleight free, but the drawback is it cannot be inspected, beginning, middle, or end, unless you have a workaround in place for it to be inspected. And lastly, you will need to keep this packet effect in the specific order that it came in. Trying to put this back into order again is a nightmare. So what's my take? I'm giving POW a 9 out of 10. If you ever wanted to perform a super simple, very visual oil and water, then POW is the oil and water routine for you. This has to be the simplest oil and water effect on the market. Don't forget about my free magic trick giveaways each and every month. All you need to do to be eligible to win is be subscribed to my channel. Also, hit that notification bell so that way you don't miss any of my magic reviews or my free magic trick giveaways. And also, drop me a like. And follow me on Instagram and Facebook, where you will get a sneak peek at what magic products I'll be reviewing before they're up on my channel. Thank you all for watching and for subscribing, and I will see you on the next one.